Tulsi is officially on the clock now. And this guy's been doing a great job. Markwayne Mullin. Yesterday, I was ripping on some of the Republicans for being so quiet and mum as of late. Senator Murphy is coming out. I don't know what that guy's doing, man. He turned into like a content creation machine. I'm like, damn, are you a senator? Do you do anything else? All he's doing is posting videos and doing interviews. He's clearly running for president. Clearly. And I want the Republicans to start responding to this and come out swinging at it. And I did see Jim Jordan was on, I think, Newsmax last night. But Jordan runs the Judiciary Committee. What is the Judiciary Committee doing about these judges? Anything? I haven't seen much of it, okay, from Comer or I think Comer's on there. But anybody else on that committee, the Republicans should be like pounding the table, screaming about these corrupt judges all day long. Otherwise, I have a suspicion maybe they're in on the grift, but we'll come back to that. But here's Markwayne Mullin explaining, I think, doing a great job every day. He's updating his constituents and the people on what's happening with these confirmations. And these confirmations are critical, obviously. So we appreciate this. Here is what Mark said.
Hey guys, we just finished up invoking cloture for Tulsi Gabbard. That means that she's officially on the clock. If all 30 hours are used, we'll be voting on her about 12:30 Wednesday morning, in other words, midnight. If the Democrats give back time, which I think they will, we'll probably vote on her around 7 o'clock tomorrow, and then she'll be the director of national intelligence. Good thing, we need to get her in place. And then we'll immediately invoke cloture on Bobby Kennedy, and that'll put him on the clock. If they fight that all the way through, we'll once again vote on him like Thursday at 2 o'clock in the morning. It depends on what time it is. This is all, every time we vote, it's a 30-hour soak. Keep in mind, if it's a director, it's only 2 hours. So we've got 5 people we need to confirm this week, depending on if the Democrats want to play games with us or not. If they want to leave Thursday night, we're willing to stay here and work. But we've got some important people to put in place this week. We hopefully will get all 5 of them taken care of.
All right, Markwayne Mullin, good update. Tulsi this week, RFK Jr. will be coming up next. And then Kash Patel, remember, got bumped into next week when we saw what happened with Grassley and the Democrats. And they're trying to really deviate the Kash nomination. So we'll keep our eye on that one. But here is some good news. Manu Raju, he reports for CNN, says, just ask GOP Senator Susan Collins, a key swing vote, if she plans to support RFK Jr. for HHS. This came out yesterday afternoon. Says she does plan to vote for him, a big boost for his confirmation. So good news. Probably has a little Nicole Shanahan quivers running down her spine. She said that Kennedy told her that he would, quote, re-examine the White House's NIH cuts. And he, quote, seemed to understand the concerns that I was raising about what it would mean, what it would be more very important biomedical research and clinical trials. Maybe bring more, whatever, or lead to more, whatever. But all right, so Susan wants the money. RFK's like, yeah, we'll give you your money, okay, for your research. Okay, sure, I'll look at it. Collins, quote, minus the typos. Okay, there it is. So I had trouble spitting that out. Said he seemed to understand the concerns that I was raising about what it would mean for more very important ongoing biomedical research, including clinical trials there. Collins was also asked about J.D. Vance's tweet. I personally think that the administration has to follow the court rulings. I would note that Biden did not do so when it came to the student loan program, she said. A very unfortunate precedent. Yeah, that's right, Susan. Thank you for noticing that. Yeah, Joe Biden said, I think, quote, specifically, the Supreme Court said I couldn't do it, but I'm not letting that stop me. He posted a tweet about that, right? That's spreading all over the place again. Thank you, Manu, for that. Susan Collins has it figured out. She's not going to be delaying that, which is good news. Meanwhile, here's what it looked like when Senator McConnell, who had another fall, looked like when he was arriving for a vote. This is our very capable Nancy Pelosi, as we know, she's on her canes.
How are you feeling, Lena McConnell?
Walking around because she broke her hip. They got Joe Biden, who wasn't even a functional human being, who led the country, so-called, for the last 4 years. McConnell? And McConnell is having multiple falls and is in a wheelchair getting in and out of vehicles. It's just like, I feel bad. Come on, they're people. We're all going to be elderly. We're all going to get to this stage, but they just won't get out of the limelight, right? It's just not good. All right, so that's McConnell. Hopefully he's fine. Everybody's falling. Everybody's having injuries. And they're all, what's happening with a lot of this is they're coming down and they're castigating the youth. They're like, they're 19, they're 25, they're 22 years old. What the hell do they know? they can walk, which is good. Good news. So they got that figured out. So there's going to be, I think more reaction to that, because here was another clip that happened last night. It's really pretty sad. But Ken Klippenstein shared this one. Another 76-year-old Democratic congressman, John Larson, suffers a medical episode for nearly a minute, and they cut the camera on this one. This was last night.
Republican side in the House and Senate, who control both the House and Senate, is going to speak up and challenge us. But we need to protect Americans' privacy and their social security.
Refresh.
For 40% of all Americans, Social Security is the basis for their retirement and their retirement savings. And for 28 million Americans, Social Security is the only thing that they have. And that's why we have to make sure that we are protecting it.
Did you see somebody just drop that glass of water right there?
As well.
We'll rewind it. Oh, that's amazing.
The gentleman's time has expired.
Yeah, sure has expired. That's for sure. Not good. I don't know if that was a stroke. I don't know what that was. We have brain farts here all the time. I'm like, duh, what the hell was I talking about? Anyways, we move on. But I don't know what that was. Hopefully it was not a stroke. You can see even the camera dudes. It's done. Guys, let your time's expired. Can we pick up the clock on this one? Your time's expired. Now watch this lady. What a hero right here. Trying to just save all of this. And drops this water. Watch this little water come in out of the camera. Just hands it right there. I don't know what's in there. Maybe it's some of that adrenochrome or something that they take to pep him up a little bit.
We have to make sure that we are protecting it.
Little water.
As well.
A little water comes out. Oh, man, it's not good. I hope he's okay, genuinely. It's obviously doesn't look good. Maybe he just dramatic pause. He's trying to be like Mitch McConnell. Really wants to get your attention. It's for effect. And he had to organize his thoughts or something. But I do hope he's okay. That's happening.